Okay, Spoozy, yeah, got this pussy juice. Spoon up like the gassy getting loose. I'm alive, homie, this is my excuse. What it do? Tell the way to spoon the puss. Okay, I wanna drink right now.
My name is Minnie. I'm your host. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. This show is all about Meisters. I'm on the stage, it's Babon, and it's just like, it's in the bayak, uba, nigash. And today, if you club and you enjoy a good time, I've got to you. Thank you, that DJ. We like that. Thank you, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you know, Minnie is so nice. Like, I'm such an amazing host. Like, you know, people will DM me and they'll send me messages. Minnie, pelos let's stink. I'm that person. I am well connected. So tell us, classic Bono trend.
For what?
Yes.
Firstly, for what?
I will tell you.
For what?
Your pictures must restart because we can show them as we talk. They could be, you know, those pictures that trend once in a while where you're staring at someone. I'm not gonna mention anything. We're not gonna show it somewhere on the screen. I don't know. You know. But then, listen, you're young.
Yeah.
When did you start DJing?
Basically, I started, I think I was 9 if I'm not mistaken. But at the time, I was obviously just fooling around, just because I was privileged enough to actually have access to equipment and whatnot. So I was able to just fool around, learn certain tricks and whatnot. And then I think 2010, I was 13 at that time. That's when I decided.
Wait, if you were 13 in 2010, how much?
24 now.
Thinking you've been working hard, you're 24 and you have the brand that you have right now. Hectic. Okay, so 2010, you're DJing, you're 13, let's go.
And then I obviously now became like really passionate about it. You know, I started investing more time into it, and obviously now investing my time in actually hoping to actually just literally solidify everything. Right. Okay, fine. And 2 years down the line, I think I was in grade 10, if I'm not mistaken. I started making mixes, and then there was the famous My House radio show and thing on 5FM, euphonic, right?
Yes.
He obviously had a slot for DJs to submit mixes and whatnot, of which one day I decided, you know what, actually let me do it.
Yeah.
I did it. I obviously won the first week. I had to come back
won like that.
Came back the following week. I won again. I think it was 3 or 4 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah.
And then we obviously started chatting with Euphonic. I started chatting with obviously other influential people at that time.
Yes.
And then roughly around, if I'm not mistaken, I think November the same year, I got an email from Usakile, right? At that time, they were doing Boulevard.
Yeah.
So he hit me up. He was like, "Please come through just for a young set." Came through. Obviously, they were pleased, and then that was just that. And then obviously they went quiet for maybe a month and a half, and then came campus shutdown.
The campus shut down at that point because you're not on campus.
I don't know.
Okay.
But anyways,
okay.
So I obviously got invited to come play. I was actually very privileged to go see. They actually put me literally not necessarily prime time, but at that time, your 11 p.m. was a good time for a starting DJ, obviously. And then I played, and then I think after me it was Junior The Rock who was supposed to play. He obviously came in 20 minutes before my sets could actually end off. And then he was like, "Oh, actually, now you and I have been speaking via Twitter and whatnot, but I've never met you and I've actually never heard you play." And then he was like, "Don't I am so beskuluma because I still have to rush back to F Inc." He left.
Yeah.
And then I think a few weeks later, him and Junior Lavi are obviously now doing events at Absolute. So Junior hit me up please come through, just do an opening set and whatnot and whatnot. At that time, I didn't know the conversation he was having with Lovey, but from what I know now, obviously with Lovey now explaining everything to me and whatnot, it was a matter of just Junior, well, the Rocker begging Lovey to actually just no fight on I am. Eventually it happened, and then I think from there everything else just grew by itself, you know.
I love that.
And then
But I'm confused. There are so many names that you could have chosen for yourself. Like DJ Mr. Guy, and then DJ Stanky. Why Stanky? Like, what was Stank? Who got it in?
So Stanky came from the song Stanky Leg. Basically, the dance, basically.
I can't even
so
keep
it was,
Stanky Leg.
I was good at doing, obviously, the whole, and then
Can you still do it?
Nah, I've gained so much weight from that.
Come on.
No ways.
Okay, so Dumenge go win the Stanky Leg.
And then I just became Stanky, and then the day I decided, you know what, actually let me now start being a DJ. I just okay, Stanky, let me not call myself DJ Stanky, let me just call myself Stanky DJ, and then that's what happened.
You know what I've realized about the club culture in Durban? And you can tell me if I'm wrong, because this is a conversation.
Yeah.
That majority of our DJs are not making music, you're playing other people's music. Right?
Yeah.
Would you say that's what's going to stop our DJs in Durban from growing and making sure that everyone else in the country consumes our music and consumes the culture in Durban?
I think when it comes to certain things like that, obviously there's your likes like your Shimzers, your who can I actually think of, your PH and whatnot. From the time when Shimza was like like when the thing is, I used to follow. The funny thing is, I think the first time when Shimza just literally became was visible in the public eye. I think it was 2017, if I'm not mistaken. I was actually watching that TV show, right? And then obviously the name caught on, and then like a few years later, now like I now have access to to the internet and whatnot. I was actually able to now start looking at his growth, because at that time when I was now able to actually start just analyzing his growth and whatnot, I think I was close to the years that he was when he had won the competition in 2007, you know. So I started studying a lot of his things. In fact, I was actually a house DJ. I've always been a house DJ, right?
No, thank you. We've known you like Minag.
You guys know somebody else. You know, so I started off as a house DJ, and I specifically decided to shift towards deep house, because obviously I would now grab like attention and immense, you know. Obviously at that time Shimza was obviously also doing that sound and whatnot, and I studied that. But now what I'm trying to say is, at that time Shimza wasn't doing his own production. He only started doing his own production, let's say, I think maybe 2015, 2016 and whatnot. So I think it's a 50-50.
Okay.
If it's given, it's given.
All right.
But production wise, it's always gonna literally just give you another push to go further.
So just because you're a DJ doesn't mean you're a good DJ when it comes to production?
Yeah. Because now you're making your own music in your own studio, or your own bedroom, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying?
You know, can I tell you a secret? And I'm gonna sit back for this one. So I think just maybe we just might have interviewed DJ Wobbly. Just might have. And I just might have asked him, who's the best DJ between you and him when it comes to hip hop? And he just might have said himself. And he just might have said, oh, one loot again. I just want to know. What do you have to say about that? I'm serious, it's a real thing. It is a real thing.
Okay, what are you expecting me to say?
I want to know the truth. How do you feel? I asked him straight up. Here's Stanky, here's you. Who plays the best hip hop set? And he says, me.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played hip hop in a long time, so I wouldn't know.
Let's go back to a time. Let's go back to 2019.
19.
Yeah? Nangu
No, 2019 I was already playing piano, so I was already out of the hip hop.
2018. Ngifuna siyala usithenki mina ngimazele edlala hip hop.
Okay.
So 2018 njengamanje.
Yeah.
Nangu wophi. Yeah? Yadlala set yakhe. All right. You there?
Yeah.
Nangu Stanky. You there? Who's the best? He said it and he was not afraid.
Nangu Stanky.
Okay. I like that. I like that. What's the biggest misconception about being a DJ? While I take out our short classes because it's about to get lit.
Yo, the one thing I hate is just the whole stigma around DJs.
Girl.
Yo, that's the one thing I hate because I know I'm not that guy. But see,
How about you prove that to us? This game is called Sipotao. Alright? So with this game, this is how we get you to tell us the truth. So you said you're not that guy, right?
I'm not that guy.
You said you tell us the truth and you're not like a typical DJ,
I'm
right?
not.
I'm filling up your short class with some Jaeger on bread. Nothing new, right? Love that. So, Stanky, sip or tell. If you can't give me an answer, you sip.
Okay.
If you can, then you just tell me and you save yourself a shot, right?
Okay.
Disclaimer, Stanky is taking an Uber back home. Okay, so, Stanky, since you're so loyal and you're such an amazing guy, please tell us the name of your girlfriend, her name and her surname, please. What happened to you?
I'm not discussing that, I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm not, sorry.
Why is it such a secret? While we're still there, while I fill up your cup again, because it looks like it's going to be another one of those. Why? Like on the real.
No.
Like, be honest with me. Why do you keep your relationship a secret? I know so many.
It's not
DJs
necessarily
that tell
being.
us.
It's why should I disclose a name?
Okay. Sayazi at least the ex-wife ya coffee. Sayazi Ntombi ya Prince KP.
You just said Black Coffee, Prince KB. Those are high profile. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's come here. We knew who the rocker was dating.
She was high profile.
Oh shit, he said what he said, bro. Okay, let's stop. Okay, Sipotao. Right now, when it comes to playing the Yanas, because am I right when I say you play the Yanas, or must I just use house as a safe word?
I'm a house DJ, but yeah, currently I'm a Yanas DJ. Yeah.
I'm sad. In Durban, they're not playing comp, they're playing Yanos. That's okay. When it comes to the Yanos in the club,
Okay.
Are you the best or not? If you are the best, oppose. If you don't believe you're the best.
Oh, bring 4 more even.
Okay. I feel like he's not going to be sober when he walks out of here. I think it's an ego thing. I think it's a DJ ego thing. It really must be. Okay, listen. One thing I really like about this game, Sipotao, is that it opens our mind to getting to know you a bit better.
Yeah.
You know? But there are secrets, of course, that you don't want us to know. Now, I'm going to pour. And as I pour, you're going to listen to this next question. Because who knows other DJs more than you? You belong to Rocker Empire.
Yeah.
Right? Now, we Rocker Empire. Pagatigwa Junior B. No Junior Darok. Ubani Inja Kakun. If you can't say a name, you have
when you say Inja Kakun, what do you mean?
When it comes to the decks, bro. When it comes to the decks, let's be honest. When it comes to the decks, when it comes to a set, so it's okay right now. Who can get the people going? Who can get the people going crazy? If you're too scared to say your name, you're gonna drink. If you can say a name, you don't have to drink. Between Daroka, Nopi, Ubani, Inja, Kakul, and you'll wrap it up. What is it? These are your brothers.
Okay. In terms of technicality or just being able to literally make the crowd rejoice?
I'm gonna say this once and only once, Stanky.
Okay, I'm listening.
When it comes to the B or the rocker, bayangena kwi-decks. Angithi kushiwo i-decks.
Yeah.
Ubani onyisa kakhulu kunomunye. I'm done there. Don't ask me about technicalities. Don't ask me about who.
Junior B.
Junior B.
Yeah.
He said it. He said it. How will the rocker feel about this?
I don't know. I'm sorry, but it's Junior B.
We are informed.
Yeah.
Is he better than you? Wow. A whole pause. Is he better than you?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Men and egos. Oh my gosh. Listen, it's almost time for us to go. I want someone that's young. Because right now, there are young people in the club, right? And I just thought you looked young. Kanti, you actually are young, right?
And you hang out
with abantu abadala. And we are born lifestyle clubbing, you know. And baningi kodwa still abafuna about DJ and bayibona le mpilo bafuna ukuhamba nalabantu ohamba nabo. Bafuna, you know, I need you to be honest with them about the lifestyle and also about the career and what to do and what not to do. And right now we're being honest with them. I need you to just speak to the camera and just speak to them right now.
Okay, so I think most importantly from what I've obviously been through or seen, from obviously now being exposed to so many other things because of obviously the age barrier between the people that I hang around with and obviously myself, you know, the most important thing that one person, especially in those circumstances, that they obviously have to now always make sure with the bycard is you just need to stay disciplined, firstly, right?
Absolutely.
Secondly, you also need to understand what's just because uhamba nalabantu or you are hanging around them or you are doing whatever it is that you are doing with them, you don't always necessarily have to put yourself under the same shoe or on the same bus. When I say this, I mean in terms of, I feel like the one thing that's obviously from people that I've seen that were probably my age hanging with another group of older guys and whatnot, I think one thing it is emotional, a lot of people is now putting pressure on yourself to literally level up with the same people that you are surrounding yourselves with. I think that's the most important thing that you need to look out for, and don't always now it's okay, fine, I'm 24, Daraka's 28. If Daraka can do this, I can also do it, just because I'm hanging around him.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Absolutely. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Be honest to yourself and stay disciplined. And just like that, I have got a very heavy gift for you. You are
For
a
who?
Meister. For you. You are a Meister. From myself, from the sit down with the Meisters team, and from Jaeger Meister. Keep doing what you do, especially at your young age. You are exceptional. You are special.
Thank you.
You are talented. We are watching. We are waiting. There's so much more coming your way. Keep being a Meister, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. And you, keep
so
watching.
much.
Share, like, subscribe. Bye-bye.
Okay, Spoozy, yeah, gang got this pussy juice. Spoon up like the gas, getting loose. I'm alive, homie, this is my excuse. What it do? Tell the waiters, spoon up.